Hi everybody, my name is Andres Berger, and this time I want to show a game between Rubenchik and Gurgen Kanayan, played in the Russian Republic in 1967. This game could have been an inspiration for Fischer's famous saying when facing the dragon, "SAC, mate." Let's see the game. E4, C5, C5, the Sicilian defense, knight f3, D6, D4, C takes, knight takes, knight f6, knight c3, g6, bishop e3, bishop g7. It's not possible to do knight g4, threatening the bishop, because comes bishop b5 check. You have to block with the bishop and you lose the knight. Bishop g7, f3, knight c6, queen d2, castles, bishop c4, the Belimirovic variation, knight a5. Although this move is not used anymore, it doesn't seem bad if you follow the game carefully. Bishop b3, bishop d7, bishop h6. Black moved rook c8. Bishop h6 is not recommended to do it early, because black could take the bishop, and after queen takes, the queen is far from the game, and black can have counterattack with queen b6, castles, knight takes, and a5, and black is okay. Black made rook c8, h4. For the same reason, white should have taken bishop, and after take castles, and white has a strong attack, and white has a strong attack, but played h4, knight c4. Still, it was time for black to take, rook c5, good move, g4, rook a5, very strange but good, rook d1, queen d6, queen d2, and rook e5, very strange move, but only has advantage here. There's a lot of game to be played here. Black played knight c4, takes, and rook takes. This was the last time to take the bishop, and after take, castles, queen a5. If you play h5, then knight takes, b takes, and knight takes pawn. And if you play the Karpov move, knight d2, then bishop e6, h5, g5. There's a lot of game. Black played rook takes c4, and now bishop takes, king takes, h5. Black played e5. This is a mistake. Better was queen a5, and after pawn takes pawn, castles, king g8, g4, rook fc8, e5, good move, queen takes, rook e1, and after all these exchanges, white has a much better endgame. Probably won. Black played e5, knight d, e2, and knight takes h5. This is suicide. The last opportunity was bishop e6, castles, rook c6, g4. White has to demonstrate he's able to win this game. After knight takes, then comes g4, knight f6, queen h6 check, king g8, g5, knight h5, and it's not necessary to pause the move because it's obvious. Rook takes h5, and black is totally lost. G takes, knight d5, threatening knight f6, so the only move is f5. g6, good move, although taking the pawn is also winning, but it's much more difficult. g6 is immediate. Knight takes pawn, queen h8, and castles, and black resigns, because will be made in few moves. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please share it in your social networks. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, pushing the subscribe button, and that marvelous bell that notify you as soon as we upload another spectacular game like this one. For those who want to see the game without comments, here we go. e4, c5, knight f3, d6, d4, c takes d4, knight takes d4, knight f6, knight c3, g6, bishop e3, bishop g7, f3, knight c6, queen d2, castles, bishop c4, knight a5, bishop b3, bishop d7, bishop h6, rook c8, h4, knight c4, bishop takes, rook takes, bishop takes, king takes, h5, e5, knight e2, knight takes h5, g4, knight f6, knight h6, check, queen g8, g5, knight h5, rook takes h5, pawn takes, knight d5, f5, g6, pawn takes pawn, queen takes pawn, queen h8, and castles, and black resign.